Hello, hello. I am monitoring my own voice, and that sounds weird. There we go. Gonna get a few things set up with OBS. I finally got my end screen set up. Forgot that since I redid OBS, all my settings and everything got deleted. So, I uploaded a video earlier this morning showcasing Mega Meganium. I said I was gonna try to build a team around it, and I built a team around it. I even got a name for it. I have all my settings so it doesn't actually show names when I'm actually in the battles or anything, but Stat for Kill is what I named this one. I've actually changed my Pokemon around a little bit since the video. Actually made a few adjustments to stats. I didn't really find that much use out of just trying to outspeed my opponent for the most part. Like, being able to outspeed an Archaludon was kind of nice, but a lot of Archaludons, because of the limited item pool, they aren't really going for like max speed or anything. So they're trying to, it's like they're trying to invest more heavily on defense. So they aren't really going to be outspeeding that much as it is anyway. I might even make adjustments to mine because I don't like just being able to be, well, because it's 32 shot, but basically just brought down to 1 HP just because I get moonblasted by a Whimsicott or something, you know? So I try to invest a little bit more into modest max special attack and max HP with a little bit of bulk here and there and just enough speed investment to be able to outspeed Dragapult in Tailwind. I also changed Synthesis since I didn't really have any actual uses for it. I might have more use for it now that I can actually live attacks a little bit better, but I went for Weather Ball. I'm actually kind of curious how this works. Pokesports uploaded a video talking about Mega Meganium. It's actually kind of interesting. Apparently I uploaded a video at the same time as them, showcasing the same Pokemon. They mentioned that they didn't want to put Meganium onto a rain team because Solar Beam's power is halved, which, yes, that is true. That is something that is slightly anti-synergy with this team, is Solar Beam. Even though you can use the move in one turn, the damage that it outputs still is halved. But I've not actually had any issues with that specifically, mostly because I tend to lead Meganium and Mega immediately. And while I do want to have rain on the field to try to mitigate fire damage in general, I'm primarily going for Dazzling Gleam in those instances. Like, when Meganium is like my main offense, but then when I bring rain out, I switch it over to more cleaning up residual damage with Dazzling Gleam. I think Weather Ball might be of some use. I want to know how this move actually works. I didn't see anything. I checked on Bulbapedia and there was nothing on there, but that was also last night, so let me see if they've updated. Another reason not to heavily rely on Bulbapedia. even when they do get the information right, it still takes forever for them to actually get the information out there. Weather Ball. I don't know if this move with Mega Soul, if that turns into a fire type move, or if it will become water type because it's going to be in the rain. Either way, like rain turning it into a water type, having water coverage on Meganium is actually kind of niche, but can actually be quite useful. It helps with fire types, for example. I think you also get Earth Power. That's one of the moves I think that Focus Sports had on their Meganium. I might even consider that one if Weather Ball doesn't behave the way I want it to. Not seeing anything on here still. What if I Control F and just like Mega Soul? So I typed Mega and only two options come up, Meganium and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. What about with Mega Soul? Will that have any information? Not really. Just says that it causes all moves used by the Pokemon to behave as if the weather were harsh sunlight, which, again, that's not 100% true because Solar Beam does not 100% behave that way. To be fair, also, yes, that's proper English. The game also seems to be a little bit buggy in some regards. For example, speed tiers and who gets to Mega first, I guess, is not always 100% accurate, which can be an issue if, oh, what's that Pokemon? Abomasnow, if it Mega Evolves, or Frostlass Mega Evolves. I think both of those have Snow Warning. And then... is there any Pokemon that gets Drizzle? Or Sandstream when it Mega Evolves? Drought? Maybe it's not an issue. With weather, at least. Wait, no, Charizard gets Drought. Charizard, the special attacker one, I think. So yeah, if, like, for example, if you have a speed tie, like, if you have one Pokemon that outspeeds the other one, I guess sometimes the slower Pokemon can still Mega Evolve first, so how does weather work with that? I'm just getting sidetracked, but the game is still got a few quirks here and there, so I don't know if they're gonna fix anything like with Mega Soul, for example. Maybe it will always make Weather Ball act as a fire type move, or Solar Beam will always deal full damage in rain. Who knows? Things can change. I'm hoping things change for the better. Game is actually really good. I'm actually very impressed with it. I haven't found any actual like game breaking anything. Some people have been soft locked. I haven't run into that, thankfully. I did make another change with Wedding Bird. I added Soak, and I'm also going to change its item. I don't know if I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to give it Choice Scarf. It is timid max speed, but it's still outsped by a few Pokemon. But being able to change a Pokemon's type to Soak and then hit them with Mega Soul powered Solar Beam, I think that's actually kind of useful. Again, kind of niche. We'll see. Also, Choice Scarf Tailwind means I'm gonna have to basically switch out on the next turn, so that's... I get a fast Tailwind, but that's all that my bird can do. But then again, if everybody just wants to fake out the stupid thing, then, you know, whatever. I didn't make any other changes to the team or anything. I've been trying to consider not having double Steel Dragons on the team, but I can't think of what else to put in here that will actually, like, work well. Archaludon just works well because it's a rain team in general. It's gonna do decently. And Goodra is just decent on its own and can kind of fit in well with any team, so it's like trying to find a Pokemon that can replace that. I have considered Hydreigon, but I don't know. Not being able to terrestrialize away from the Quad Fairy weakness when there's Pokemon like Meganium out there that people are testing out and getting used to and enjoying. Yeah, I don't know. I have also considered Steelix, but it also doesn't have any special defense, so being one shot by anything that breathes specially in your direction is kind of no bueno. But I think I'm actually okay with this team as it is here. I also want to go into some battles. That is kind of the point of this game. I don't think I submitted to this. Although, one thing I want to mention is I entered into the competition and then I withdrew because I had a previous team put in there and now I want to use this team. After I withdrew, even after like an hour later, I still couldn't do anything with some of my Pokemon. Why are you still held? Oh wait, maybe I actually did submit this team. Did I? Not losing track. But yeah, it took forever for the Pokemon to actually be like released so I could actually like move them around and stuff. I think it was when I was trying to import Pokemon through Pokemon Home. I noticed that a lot of Pokemon were not able to be adjusted because they were still locked due to official competition or whatever. It's like they're not though. They haven't been for a bit. Please let me send them back to Pokemon Home because I don't need them anymore. Okay, yeah, I guess I am in the competition thing. Do you want to double check when the event period? That's tonight, right? Wait, today's the 9th. Yeah, okay. Again, I don't actually know what time. Doesn't give me a... I guess I can probably safely assume that it's trying to go off of the USA East time zone. So 10 o'clock tonight, basically. Okay. Yeah, I got the Great Ball tier. I think I'm still on randomized, right? Yeah, okay. Let's try this team out, see if it's any good. You're ready to battle Rain. Well, that's kind of my goal. Use Rain to fight Rain. I'm okay with this. That is not a Rain team. Does Vivillon get Rain Dance? Huh. I mean, it's not a terrible matchup for Meganium. Alright, I think I will lead Meganium with Incineroar. Having Fake Out would be decent. Gotta watch for the Zoroark though. Anything can be a Zoroark. And I think Arch and Pelipper is probably the best option here. I'm pretty sure Vivillon gets Tailwind. And it's fairly fast, so they might even be able to get Tailwind up. A couple Pokemon that get access to Trick Room. Don't know if Sunny Day is really an option for them. They do have a Venusaur for Chlorophyll if that's a possibility. I don't know. Dragonite also gets access to Tailwind. We'll see. Also, being able to see how Weather Ball behaves with Mega Soul would be kind of useful. I think I want to Fake Out Vivillon. Don't think I outspeed Venusaur is the only problem I'm having though. Especially since I just cut a lot of my speed. Weather Ball Venusaur and Fake Out Venusaur, I think. Actually, here's a good way to test. Oops, make sure I'm actually Mega Evolving and don't run out of time. Fake Out. I hope that went through. The animations in this game actually kind of cucked me there, not gonna lie. Why are they so slow? Why? Okay, I do get to Mega Evolve at least. I did learn that not being able to put my moves in on time does actually kind of still get the move through. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I didn't get to actually Fake Out. That's annoying. Okay. Don't actually know if I can come back from that. You probably don't expect Choice Scarf. I should be fine locking on to Hurricane currently. And with sleep changes, I'm not too worried about being asleep. I'll just wait. Good damage. Kind of. I guess okay. Doesn't say. I kind of wish I went for an attack, but yeah, I forgot. I'm still. This is the first turn to sleep, right? I faked out last. Wait, no, I didn't fake out last turn, so I could wake this turn, right? Try to pay attention when half my moves don't function the way I intend them to. I think I just want to still Hurricane here. Like, nothing really wants to switch into that, so... Yeah, I'm asleep. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get this into my opponent then. If the game's gonna punish me like that, like, bruh, I don't even have words. Fairy Tale Girl. I'm still in Great Ball. How do you get different titles in this game? I'm gonna look that up while I'm connecting to somebody else. I am curious. Against Shaden? Actually pay attention to what's going on the screen. They have a shiny Gyarados, and it actually shows me in team preview. That's interesting. I like that. Okay. Definitely a difficult matchup for Meganium. Two Steel types. Also special defense boosting Tyranitar with the sand. I can try to fight that. Downside with having Choice Scarf on Pelipper is that my speed is super high, so if I lead Pelipper and they lead Tyranitar, they get the sand up. Because my rain goes up first, they overwrite that. I'm actually thinking Whim Gudra low-key. Like any in the back. Incineroar in the back. I think that's fine. Leaving the rain mode behind. I'll give him the sand, it's fine. I'm actually just gonna try to set up Gudra completely and hope for the best on this one. Kinda wanna taunt Gyarados. Oh, Tailwind. And start sheltering up. Get my defense boost before the ground type damage comes my way. Oh, they taunt. Okay. I have Mental Herb. So, haha. Okay. It doesn't do a whole bunch of damage because it's spread. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on titles. It's just telling me the titles that you can give to Pokemon, sadly. Oh, I'm getting a text message. Sorry, I'm busy playing Pokemon. I cannot respond. Excadrill could protect here. You could also swap. Gyarados could swap, and then you can get a speed boost, but I think Whim still at least outspeeds you. I can take another Earthquake. You are withdrawing Excadrill. Oh. I mean, you still get a Moonblast to the face. Damn, I'm actually kind of upset because a part of me really wanted to greed and go for a second shelter. Why is somebody really trying to get a hold of me? That is a bit annoying. I actually think I want to double into Gyarados now. They don't have any fairy type. No, they do have the bird. I was gonna just go for Draco. You know what? I'll shelter again. It's actually decent damage. Yeah, take that to your special attack. Yeah, it's also kind of what I was afraid of. Another reason I wanted to double up into Gyarados, because I could just foresee one of those coming. Okay. Oh, light, okay. That's actually perfectly fine, because now I'm just going to double up into Gyarados here. Raising my defense with two special attackers on the field. Apparently special attackers. Icy Wind. Let's just hope that I don't get stuck in Para. And I'm actually okay with just going for Body Press here. I'm taking care of the resistance to fighting with +4 to my stats there. Oh. Okay. Still get to Moonblast you in the face. Oh wait, no, yeah, Rage Powder and Grass Types. There's a whole part of the video that was centered around that. I think I'd remember that. Am I still taunted? I'm not, okay. I mean, I still need Tailwind. Do I, though? I'm paralyzed and my speed has been dropped. I'll just Draco. I don't think I really need to worry about my special attack stat when I've got this higher defense. I can just... Okay, waterfall, sure. Should be able to take out Gyarados here, assuming that Draco doesn't miss. Assuming. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm still not really taking too much damage on Goodra here, so not that worried. I almost don't want to send in Incineroar. Just in case they do have Corviknight in the back. I feel like if they have Excadrill, they would bring Tyranitar. Maybe they don't want to bother with my weather. I'll switch in Incineroar. Did bring in Tyranitar, okay, so it's fine then. Re-intimidate. I want to burn the Tyranitar. And then just shelter up to +6, I guess. Because what do these two really do to me? Tyranitar's -1. It does have access to things like Low Kick, Brick Break, Earthquake, probably. I'm not that worried. Okay. Well, it's the freest shelter of my life. I resist, and I dodge. It's not like I had to worry about getting burned from that, because I'm already paralyzed. And now I'm +6. I'm just gonna go for Darkest Lariat on Sinistcha. I want to get rid of that. It's well overstated its welcome. Flash Cannon is going to do 0 damage, but any chip is nice. That is perfectly fine. Darkest Lariat still hurts. I forgot that you have Omega. I'm still fastest. That's some solid damage. I'll take that. Yeah, it does pretty much nothing to me. Hey, 10% with Flash Cannon is still good. I will take. Who is more threatening? Probably you right now. Probably just gonna protect again. You're the fastest thing on the field, but... Oh no. Do they go for Iron Head right now? I gotta be careful with my time again. I'm just gonna double up into Excadrill. Oh. Not the one I expected to switch, honestly. Good thing I'm doubling up again. Earthquake. Yeah, I still survived that. Citrus. Hungry Kitty. Violent Kitty. Bring it down to 14%. Oh, right, I forgot I went for... I didn't go for Flash Cannon. I just wanted this thing gone if it was gonna... no matter what. Okay. My Tailwind Peters. But I should be faster than both of these Pokemon with Meganium, at least. I'm gonna Darkest Lariat you. And Flash Cannon you, get rid of you now. It's probably best to actually try to save Incineroar, but I also don't want to take any damage I don't need to take on Meganium. I already knew you were going for that, that's why I'm just doubling into you. You're faster? Are we speed tied? Interesting. No damage. I think this pretty much seals it up, to be honest. I don't really know what Tyranitar does, but it's not doing anything to me. You had a Citrus. I was not expecting that. You actually get to survive for one more turn. Rock Slide also probably takes out Incineroar, which would give me a free switch. That'd be nice. Hopefully I can win a speed tie. That'd be really cool, because I really want to just take out the Sinistcha, then go for Body Press and win the game, but I still have to go for Flash Cannon in case it's a speed tie. They do take out Incineroar. I need the Sinistcha gone, because it could also have Life Dew. As I say it, it has Life Dew. Thankfully, I do double up again. I'm only chipping it down. It's probably gonna go for Life Dew again. That is so close. And the sandstorm subsides. No, because it does like 6% too. Tilted. Okay. I hate this stupid little cup of tea. Okay, if we're speed tied, how do I? 88? Okay, that's actually good then. Because I can check here. And Body Press. We're not, unfortunately, checking whether Wall of Rain is up or Sand is up. But it looks like it is fire damage. That's good. That is good to know. You finally went for my leftovers. It took you that long, bruh. Goodbye. Oh, hey, Meganium got to show its face. So that was neat. Got to learn something about it. Also neat. Super rookie. You see, I even wouldn't mind having that. Just anything different than just I am trainer. Hello. I think I can actually change mine to great trainer now. At least I'm not just full-fledged. Don't know how I do that though. Hitting this thing, that's not the... I get the minus menu and the sub menu, like... See what I mean about the UI being kind of janky? Edits. There we go. Yeah, and there's nothing else in here. Yeah, I checked the icons, and every single one of these characters looks like a doofus. I mean, these are all, well, not me, so the... Alright, I guess I'm stuck with that one. I'm gonna keep battling. Oh, do I get anything for... I guess I need to back out. Oh, that one's a locked one. Get something on the next one, though. We need to battle Mayville? Maeve. There's the exclamation, not now. Sun team. Interesting. They've got Fake Out, they got Sucker Punch. Still Poison. Things I don't like to see, a bunch of fire. Not Meganium's best matchup here, not gonna lie. It can do damage. It's just gonna also probably die in the process. Let's lead Incineroar and Meganium. Let's see what they're gonna lead. Fake Out is always nice. Being able to Parting Shot is nice. I do have Protect on Meganium if I need to swap. Being able to swap into Pelipper to get rid of that Sun because that's what their whole team is centered around. Part of me wants to bring Tailwind, but a part of me wants to bring Archelodon because I need to have damage once Meganium dies. This one's not going to be easy. I'm guessing that they're going to lead Typhlosion. I can't fake that out. Yeah, okay. Wasn't expecting them to actually just straight up lead their Sun, though. I actually just want to Darkest Lariat you and Protect. I think I'm fine with that. Oracle might have Earth power, but that's not going to knock me out. Eruption's fine. That's not knocking, definitely not going to knock out Ensign. I am fairly specially invested. I really hope your choice onto that. Best Protect of my life, by the way. Ensign is hanging on like a champion right now. Hey, see what I did there? Subscribe for more shitty puns. I'm gonna Parting Shot into that spot. And since they're going to be swapping out anyway, probably, let's bring Pelipper in. Geared, okay, that interesting. Incredible damage, by the way. Whole 3 HP. A little more than I expected. I am an asshole. And now I can bring in Meganium. Eruption is still gonna hurt like hell. Oh my god, okay, a little more than I was hoping for. What do I get for being an asshole earlier? I can Tailwind now. Oh, Weather Ball that slot. Tailwind. They're still not swapping. Okay. You just don't want to have Sun, that's fine. It should do very little damage, thankfully. The Tailwinds. Then dead Torkoal. Not what the hell? Okay, so okay, that explains it then. I am okay if I lose this because I just learned something. It is still fire damage with Mega Soul. I was not expecting to do. I was still expecting it to be water type damage. So that's why I'm like, you took nothing from that because Torkoal also has 0 special defense, so seeing it do less than half was hella shocking. Okay, so now we know. If anybody wants to update Bulbapedia, that'd be nice. Okay, past this Archaludon in the west. I can Electro Shot, right? You don't have any Chrome types. Oh yeah, this is the freest Electro Shot of my life. Oh my god. They're probably just gonna let Typhlosion go down here. I have to swap you out, sadly. But I mean, I'm swapping into Instant, so I'm not complaining, really. They might actually swap out the Torkoal, so swapping out Pelipper here is actually perfectly fine. Another reason why I was kind of okay with having Choice Scarf on Pelipper. If I'm using it, it's most likely going to either stay on the field or it's going to be in a Weather War. So I'm okay with just sitting on the field spamming Hurricanes or swapping out to reset my choice anyway. Hello, Sneasler. My fake out should be faster than yours. Unless you're Focus Sash. And Unburden. Don't bark any items, we're good. See, the thing is, I can just ignore this Typhlosion. I don't know if they realize that, but once you're out of your PP for Eruption, you struggle to death, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep spamming attacks into... Well, actually, I might as well just go for Electro Shot. I am faster than you. My fake out outspeeds yours. You can protect, but that doesn't mean much. Now, if you swap in the Sun now, big whoop. I take an extra turn. You're still dealing 0 damage. So, and I still will be outspeeding. I can also swap in the next turn. By all means, do whatever you want to do. In fact, I'm getting rid of your Torkoal right here, right now. Goodbye. Well, okay, next turn. You know what I mean. Don't worry, I'm patient. I wonder if that means that they're out of eruption now then. Hello, Teflosion. Okay, I am highlighted on this. I want to make sure I'm highlighted there. I'm not going to accidentally try to fight with it or something. Swap out the Pelipper then. They still have a Pokemon in the back, right? I'm not tripping. Goodbye, Torkoal. I mean, besides the... Wait, no, I did knock out Sneasler, right? I'm starting to lose track of who I already knocked out. Fire Blast still hurt a lot in the rain. Yeah, see, that's why I want to invest a little bit more into bulk there. Okay, Hulucha's the last one, okay. Rain for 4 turns, is that it? No Tailwind right now? I could still set up Tailwind. Would I be faster than a Choice Scarf Typhlosion though? I should protect. And Tailwind. I think that's a smarter play. Okay, well, again, if I had known. You get Mold Breaker, right? Oh, maybe not. I thought you did. Maybe you're still unburdened. Fire Blessing to protect. My Tailwind goes up. Stone Edge, that's fine. I can get my Intimidate off, I get a free Fake Out. Crit was absolutely not necessary. I could also probably burn this Hulucha if I need to. Rain is still up as well. I should be able to outspeed it with our Chaladon. That's fine. Cool. Works for me. But they don't have a title on theirs. 10 battles using Steel type, Pokemon, and Dragon type. Well, that's an easy twofer. I'll keep going. This is kind of fun. Find me somebody. Drumnus. Your name sounds like a Pokemon. Hello. We got a shiny Lucario. Meganium as well. They are also using Rain. They have Incineroar with Fake Out. They got Poison. That's not going to be fun. What is Clefable doing? Are you Omega? Should I be leading Steel types? Lucario unnerves me a bit. But I have learned that I can always deal fire type damage, so that's nice, I guess. I could protect and then set up Tailwind if they're gonna try to bullet punch me or something. Or I could just bring Whimsicott, to be honest. Oh no. They go for bullet punch into Whimsicott. I think Whimsicott actually just pops. So, like, have you accidentally kicked a Dandelion when you're walking through the field and you just see all the little poofs fly off? That's gonna be Whimsicott. I don't want that to happen. Our Chaladon is our Chaladon, so I have to bring that. And I kind of want to have Fake Out. Maybe some Intimidate. It might be Inner Focus. to be fair. What's the other ability? Like steadfast or something? Raises speed when it flinches. Gengar Ensign. I think I might be fine with this. Probably gonna fake out the bird. What everybody seems to want to do. Let's see. Gotta at least try. They don't even fake out. Do they just double up into Agenium? Sure as hell try. Oh. You get Thunder Punch now. I thought it was weird as hell that you get Leech Life, and I thought that was kind of stupidly broken in its own special way, but okay, sure. So I've only got Rain for 4 more turns, assuming they don't have their own Pelipper in the back. They probably didn't, because they saw that mine's pretty much a Rain team, so they don't want to just give that to me for free. I don't want to go to Ensign. Darkest Lariat is going to be so nice right here. Okay, so Weather Ball is not water type damage. Gotta remember that. Yeah, the thing is, against Instant and Gengar, I can't really do too much here. I gotta swap. But I think that's fine if they're going for poison type damage into me. And then Darkest Lariat into you, get rid of you. Might be sashed, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, you're not sashed. I was too focused on the Meganium and the Clefable on your team to remember that you were also a potential for Mega. Having to remember all the new threats in the game. Well, at least it just one-shots you. I can't complain there. Just punched my cat in the face. How rude. Yeah, Incineroar got a lot of interesting niches. I was looking through its moveset when I was trying to find out what to replace Knockoff with. I think it also lost access to U-turn. But again, it has access to Leech Life, so you get access to an even stronger move. That's bug type damage. You just don't get the pivoting niceness that comes with it. You know what? I don't see a problem with electroshotting Instant. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth willowing you. You might be special. Also, I noticed that sometimes the Pokemon will make poses, like victory poses. The ones that they default to whenever you knock out an opponent. And they don't make any sounds, and it just looks weird. I do still have Sturdy. We'll see what's gonna happen here. Parting shot. Okay. You just mitigate my +1 from my electro shot, that's fine. But your last then. It is Clefable. Okay. Kind of surprised that you opted to send that in, but I have Noctrilodon on the field with Flash Cannon, but okay. Might want to actually protect here. How many turns of Tailwind do I got? 2? Nah, I've only got 1. Oh, they might even protect. I think I want to double up into Lucario. That wasn't Lucario. Please, game. Remember my selections, I would appreciate. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm fine with that. I was trying to Mega Evolve and go for a Solar Beam, but whatever. I guess this would have been one of those niches where I actually would have been trying to go for a Mega Solar Beam in the rain. That just knocked you out. You must have been all offense then. Drain Punch did do quite a bit to Meganium, to be fair, but even still. Okay. At least I wasn't punished that last turn. I think I'll Flash Cannon here. At this point, I think I just want to make a Dazzling. They could fake me out. They could also fake out Archaladon. I don't know. I just want damage done. Helping Hand again. Lived on one. Sash? No. Invisible Sash. Citrus Berry. Okay, that just knocks him out clean. Crits instant. That was probably necessary. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of the teams seemed rather frail. I wasn't expecting to just one-shot Clefable like that. Or any of their other Pokemon, for that matter. Pelipper Admirer. How do I get Meganium Admirer? How is that a thing? Hey, rank 3. Three win streak. That should be higher, but I am slow at picking moves. Yeah, I've got to. I need to look up. How do I get these different titles? Are they even really called titles? Or that's something I just unlock as I progress through, because I unlock that great trainer thing. So maybe if I get to like Ultra Ball tier or something, it's like, hey, you can pick your favorite Pokemon and call it your admirer or something. Great. Let's see if Google AI's got anything useful. I doubt, but we'll see. That's not the thing I'm looking for. Apparently there was a fan-made game called Pokemon Champions a long time ago. Interesting. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see if I can just figure it out. Nope, submenu has something. Achievements, hello. Oh, I'm getting some other titles here too. Pokemaniac. Dragon Tamer. That doesn't give me anything, but sure, I'll take it. Super Rookie. Win 50 ranked battles in either single or double battle. I've won 10 apparently. Cool, cool. Super effective moves 150 times. If I can get a badge, I don't really know what those are. I can display them somehow on my profile though. I get the teacher title. Rising Star Ace Trainer. That perfect for me. Please give. I need to win 100. That is my goal. Veteran and Arena Master. Okay. I don't care about those ones. I just want to be called Ace by the game. Expert. Gamer. Okay. Mega Evolution Successor. Youngster, Lass. Normal type Gym Leader. Normal type Elite 4 member. And then I'm guessing that's the same thing for all these other types. Ninja Kid. Mountaineer, Hiker. We can give ourselves trainer titles that match up with the various trainer classes for the games. That's actually kind of cool. Giddy Old Man. Oh my god. Normal type affinity tickets. What? Interesting. And you get a badge. I've used only 11 water type moves. I feel like I've used more. How about flying types? Did I pass that? 28. Yeah, okay, that one's a little bit up there. What are you? Oh, that's how I can get those. Win 10 battles using Archelodon. Archelodon Tamer. Archelodon Professor. Nice. I will be an Archelodon Admirer, I suppose. So then, if I want to get the Meganium one... Yeah, you're Gen 2. Up here somewhere. There you are. 5 already. Meganium Professor. Oh, I wish. Okay. I have some goals then. I think I've already looked at all those. What I get? Quick coupons. I still have no idea what any of these are. Thanks, I suppose. So something I've noticed, I've been trying to see other battle teams as well. I guess you can't actually really share teams the same way that you used to. I don't actually know. Like, you have to already have the Pokemon, so you don't actually get to rent them. I don't really understand. I still have that one team. If anybody does want to use it, by all means. That's the team ID. But yeah, I think you have to already have the VP and Pokemon, and then you just basically transform your team into the team that you're trying to replicate. Not sure what the point of that was, though. Maybe to try to tame down the excessive use of Poketubers showcasing a team, then everybody and their cousin using that same team and storming the ladder, and it's the only team that you get to see for a few days. Because that does get kind of annoying. That's probably the reason why they did that, is to kind of mitigate that a little bit. Hey, you like that team? You want to use a team? Then you better fucking work for it then, because we're not just giving you that shit for free. Which I don't really mind, because, I mean, this game's easy enough that earning VP is pretty easy. I mean, I think I ended last stream spending 2,000 on a Meganium, whatever you call it. The Mega Stone for Meganium. And I had like 23 left, and I'm already at almost 17,000. And I've even made some adjustments, so I'd be even higher than that by now. But earning VP is pretty easy in this game. As long as you know how to play Pokemon, you can get VP. Even if you lose that Pokemon, you're still getting some. You don't get 300, you just get like 100 or 17 or however many missions you happen to complete during that specific match. I'm gonna keep using the same team though. Seems to be doing pretty decently. Most of the mistakes are because, again, I'm just slow at selecting my moves. I like to contemplate things. I tend to overthink. That's where my fault lies. I tend to overthink. When I do select my moves on time and I've overthunk, then I'm just, everything's a mistake. Nobody makes the same plays that I'm expecting them to, and everything just goes wrong. I get the feeling that this might be Trick Room. They also don't seem to like priority. Wonder why. They have a lot of Ghost types weak to Sucker Punch. They have a slow fake out. I'm a little bit scared about that for Alligator, not gonna lie. Dragon Eyes is a pretty brutal ability, and for Alligator learns Double Edge, so that's a 120 physical, 100 accuracy boosted dragon type move that hurts, so yikes. I think I'll teleport Meganium. Part of me kind of wants to bring Gudra. An Arch? I'm gonna regret the hell out of that. No, I'm going with Ensign. I need Darkest Lariat. In case they bring any of those ghost types, I need to get rid of them. Not that they're much of a threat. Like, they deal a lot of damage, but they're frail enough that I know I could probably knock them out with Darkest Lariat, and I just don't want to have to deal with them. One of them is fire type, one of them is poison type. Meganium doesn't want to see them. 2 fire types. I so want to just soak and go for it. They might be trying to trick room. I can't risk that. Am I faster than a Chandelier? Let's go for it. They're probably gonna fake out, whatever. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm not going for priority. In fact, I don't think any of my Pokemon have priority. Though they might be Sap Sipper now that I think about it. Just because I import my Pokemon doesn't mean they have to. Or flinch anyway. Well, I don't have to worry about you being Sap Sipper. And I think they kind of know what I'm trying to do here. Soak, Solar Beam. I don't mind getting rid of an Incineroar. I think it's annoying as hell. Bye-bye. What is Fridrop doing? Hyper Voice. That's not very much damage. Throat Spray isn't a thing. Does Soak work against Megas? It doesn't work against Terras. It does work against Dynamax, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try it. It probably outspeeds me. Because you're already water type as it is, but I want you to gain that dragon type and become neutral to this. I want this one to hurt. Does that mean? I don't care. I need to get rid of this for Alligator. It's a threat. You're not even gonna... Okay. Yeah, it doesn't knock me out. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't freeze, don't flinch, don't freeze, don't flinch. Thank you. Okay, we're good. The elemental things are so freaking annoying. I hate them. No damage, but residual effects are annoying. I think it's like a 30% chance to have one of them happen. Like 20% chance to flinch, 10% chance to paralyze, freeze, or burn. Not in the mood, thank you. And Chandelure, you're probably the Mega. I'm gonna soak you. Waiting for 2 more turns. Soak you. Swap into Ensign. Oh my god, I'm running out of time already. Switch in. Protects. Oh my god. Like, I just need 5 more seconds is all to like actually select the move. To compensate for the excessive animation lag, just get a Switch 2. Spend money to play the game. Spend money, extra money, more extra money. Nah, I just gotta learn what the metas actually are so I can reliably actually make decisions a little quicker. Heat Wave is protected. There's a chunk to Ensign. I'm just gonna Darkest Lariat and swap. Swap into Arch. Should be able to take a Helping Hand boosted Heat Wave in the rain at least. I mean, I am sturdy regardless, but still. I do, okay. No burns, even better. This should be the end of you. Oh, you survive. I'm pretty sure the Chandeler's base 80 speed. Regardless, I think I should just be fine with a Darkest Lariat here. To protect. You're just going for Helping Hand, I'm just gonna ignore you. My Steel type resists your stabs, so unless you magically have like Earthquake or something, high horsepower, earth power, anything. My only focus is getting rid of this stupid ball light. Bye-bye. Cool. Defeated Garp. Magic Garp. In battles with flying type and fire types. Still nothing for grass or fairies. Despite me using Whim as much as I can and Meganium as much as I can. I mean, they're still on the team, so I think that still counts, right? Do I actually have to bring them to the fight? Might be kind of hindering myself because I'm not bringing Whim to everything. I think I grabbed that title and never even selected it either, so I think I'm still great trainer. I'm not even Archaludon admirer. What a shame. Probably Snow. What if I lead Whim Meganium and bring Pelipper Arch in the back? What's wrong with doing that? I have fire coverage against Whim and Frostlass. Grass coverage against the water starter. What do you call it again? The blue one on the top. That one. And Garganical. Oh my god, why can't I not remember your name? Ash has one. To be fair, I've never seen the animated series, so what do I know? Greninja, that's the thing. I remembered. The only thing that's actually concerning is Incineroar. I think at the very least I can just soak or weather ball it, so that, I mean, Garchomp, it just iced a couple Dazzling Gleams. I'm not that worried. I'm immune to Dragon. I resist the ground. Instant Frostlass. They may not know about Weather Ball. I think I want to Tailwind Protect. Because they're probably going to try to fake something out. Most likely the whim. They're just going to go for Blizzard. Let's see. They are. Got my Tailwind. Crits, of course it does. And then Blizzard. Oh, Aurora Veil. Okay. That's actually a bit tricky now. But I can Encore that. And just Weather Ball Frostlass. Okay, Snow is up now. So we should be able to confirm this should be a Fire type move, even though it said it was an Ice type move, not very effective. Encore into Aurora Veil. Unless you're Mental Herb. I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're good. I outspeed Instant. Fire damage. Fantastic. We are good and golden. I think Weather Ball Meganium is actually a fantastic set then. Having fire coverage on a grass type Pokemon is not something people expect. I even survived the Flare Blitz. Thank goodness for the extra bulk I gave myself there. Okay. That was a pretty decent turn 2, I would say. Even dealing the damage through Aurora Veil is pretty nice. That's pretty good. Greninja does have priority. Oh, how I wish I had Synthesis right now. Okay. I think I'm fine with Meganium going down here, as sad as that sounds. But I'm gonna just double up into Greninja, I think. Dazzling Gleam. That's fine. Oh, transforming to Ice type. Well, you do get a physical defense buff here because you're in the snow, but I'm gonna get rid of that pretty soon. I'm guessing just a Flare Blitz. Did he get rid of... Yeah, I need to get rid of the snow so I can get rid of the fire damage, mostly. Because that's hurting a lot. Fortunately, though, I also have Soak and Electro Shot. So that should also help. Do I lock onto Soak, though? Neither one of these is really much of a threat, to be honest. You know what, let's just Weather Ball this thing, get rid of it. And yeah, sure, let's go for Flash Cannon. I don't think I need to boost my special attack here. Greninja's fairly frail. It is a bit fast, but I don't think I need to worry here. Can't change its type again or anything with Protean. It's already made its decision, selected its type. And it's not swapping out to reset that. I resist that. Even in the rain. Goodbye. And what's the last? Can you resist water damage and steel and dragon and electric? If so, GG. If not, GG. Either way, the game is fun. I am having a blast. Granted, it might sound like I'm being kind of biased because I'm on a win streak, but even if my moves aren't going the way I want them to, it's still having fun. And hello, welcome to chat. Oh, my opponent is thinking. You only have one Pokemon, my dude. What else is there to be doing? Garchomp. Okay. Well, you actually resist literally everything that I just mentioned, except for Dragon, so. I don't have Tailwind, do I? I do not. I need to protect first. Oh, come on. Okay, at this point, my opponent's just BMing. It's okay, I am patient. I waited multiple instances of waiting the full 2 turns for Electro Shot to go through. I can wait for the whole 30 seconds. Yeah, that was obvious. I'm sorry. Once I realized I had no Tailwind, I knew what I had to do. That does more than half. Auroraville is gone. What do you do now? I mean, sure, I guess you can take out my Archelodon. It's yours. Actually, I think I still outspeed you with... Oh, I actually just outspeed you because I have a Quick Claw. And Draco Meteor connects. Neat. Works for me. Rinsler. Do you have a title? You had no title. Hey, there's the grass types. Why do I not get the fairy type with that? Oh, it doesn't count Meganium because it's only grass fairy when it evolves. Is that the thing? I'm guessing my fairy types are not going to be up there very high because, again, I'm not bringing Whimsicott to everything. Okay, interesting. I think it's still fine bringing Meganium, though. It still does some pretty good damage, and having Weather Ball on that thing is so good. Jampa. What you got? Identify the Megas. Maybe Garchomp. Maybe Gyarados. Guess it could be Gardevoir. Actually, didn't Talonflame even get one? He got a shiny Espeon. Let's see. Identify the threats. Talonflame. That is honestly the only thing that really concerns me on that team. I should be able to outspeed everything, especially if I set up my own Tailwind. King Gibbet's a bit annoying, but it is fairly frail, especially when it doesn't have Assault Vest to help it out. Gotta be careful of where I bring Incineroar into this whole thing, because I don't want to rock Defiant when I don't need to. Do I bring Whim? Talonflame really bugs me. It outspeeds Whim, it can Brave Bird priority and just knock me out instantly. If it tries to taunt me, that's fantastic, because I will outspeed you because I actually get Prankster and I have Mental Herb. But it makes me nervous seeing that thing on the field. I can't. I just can't. If I'm gonna get Tailwind up, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Plus 0 priority. No! What is that pose? Yeah, I think I was right not to bring... Whim. The one thing with Weather Ball, even though it still does fire type damage, it's a 100 power fire type move that is still being nerfed in the rain, so that is something I'm gonna have to still keep a note of. I got 2 moves that are being halved in damage by the rain. I'm gonna protect turn 1. Tailwind. Match theirs. Oh, okay. Well, now I just have to switch because I'm struggling now. Mimikyu just won 2 before. I've heard Mimikyu is actually pretty decent in this game. I was considering using that one too. I wanted to have some decent fairy type coverage. It's actually also kind of why I wanted to use Mega Meganium, is because fairies are kind of limited in this game. I feel like there's not really that much offensive fairy type coverage other than Meganium and Mimikyu on the physical side, and then you have Sylveon on the special side, but it's also super slow, so it's like you don't get anything that's really fast, but Mimikyu helps with that. This is a bit of a problem. I'm gonna Weather Ball King Gambit switch. Instant. I know I'm giving it Defiant, but I can also still fake out next turn. I wasn't expecting U-turn. I'm actually expecting them to go for an Iron Head or similar into Meganium. Expecting my Mega. I don't think anything else on my team actually has a Mega Evolution, so I'm also not really hiding my team very well in team preview. I don't think anything else on my team gets a Mega. Does Gudra get one? God, I hope not. It doesn't say it was super effective damage. Oh, because I'm not soul powered, right? Duh. Oh, that was actually stupid on me. It was just regular water damage. I think I do want a Dazzling Gleam here, though. Fake out King Gambit? Yeah, I think so. I'm sorry, I just can't get over how stupid of a decision that was for me to not to go for Weather Ball, forgetting about Mega Soul having to only be on. Okay. Having to be on Meganium. I'm just trying to stop you from sucker punching me and dealing more than half my health, because it probably would, since I gave you a Defiant boost for free. I resist this. Instant doesn't, but Meganium can still attack. Could be doing at least 80% plus. It'd be a knockout if it was single targeted. Oh, it's a knockout here. You have no bulk. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird that there's not really too much in this game other than just being a battle simulator to connect to other people only. No single player option whatsoever in this game, it feels like. You can see your Pokemon on the big screen. Cool, I can do that with literally every other Switch game. Which in here. Flame is still annoying. I think I still want to protect here. I'm gonna Weather Ball Talonflame. I want to see if I can get rid of this thing. Yeah, the only thing that's really useful with not being able to get VP very easily is, I guess, the teammate tickets and training tickets are supposed to be used in place of VP in certain circumstances. It's just hard to remember what's what, and the fact that you have so many different currencies in this game is absolutely stupid. That was one of my biggest complaints with Scarlet and Violet, was the fact that every single new DLC gave us at least one new currency. And that was only 3 total. Here we have a ticket for every little section, every little menu, plus VP, plus member-only points. Like, just make up your damn mind. You really only need to have, like, 2 currencies in this game. You need 1 for the items and 1 for the Pokemon. And I think that's even pushing it, to be honest. Okay, I am not in a great position here. They still have a Pokemon in the back, too. What do they have? Were they shown yet? They haven't. Oh, this is bad. I got rain for 1 more turn only. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam. Need a Luxury Shot King Gambit. It could Sucker Punch here. It probably will. Okay. It probably will. There it is. I got 30. Kind of upset that I didn't select Talonflame, because that would have put me into a fantastic position here. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, I still knock out King Gambit. Okay, that's good. I survive at 5. Oh my god. Okay. I can't breathe. Okay, we're good. I'm also concerned as to why my Archaludon outspeeds the Talonflame. Maybe they have no speed investment, just relying solely on Gale Wings for priority. I don't have Tailwind up, do I? No. Okay. That was just oddly lucky. Well, I think I'm gonna go for max power Solar Beam damage and max power this damage. Flash the Gardevoir. Might even just knock you out with that. Oh yeah, you still had a Mega Evolution to go through. What are your speed stats? Okay, I still have, I mean, I would outspeed you because of the Quick Claw. Wasn't expecting to knock you out though. Okay, that's why. What a roller coaster of emotion. Okay, I won that somehow. That defensive investment that I changed since I uploaded that video this morning has saved me twice. Has actually come in clutch twice. Oh my god. Rank 1 now. 6 win streak though. This team, I gotta say, I'm kind of liking the team. I'm not good at building teams at all, but this team is doing pretty decently. I'm gonna go add that title to my trainer card thingy, profile thing, whatever it is. Okay, I guess they wanted to double select that for me. That's cool. Oh, I can be an aroma lady. Nice. Kindler. Bird keeper. Absolutely. Respect the birds. Normal type affinity ticket. Don't know what that is. Why am I getting the vibe that that's gonna have something to do with changing like terror types or something? If so, I rate that highly. How obnoxious was it at the very start of Scarlet and Violet to try to change your Pokemon's Terra type, to collect all those stupid shards? Getting a whole bunch of tickets just for using the moves in battle, just passively, I mean, that's actually pretty decent. I'm hoping that you can actually, like, change in to get extras of these somehow. Because it's still fairly limited, but it's not as bad as, like, the start of Scarlet and Violet, for example. I'm glad that they made that a lot easier with the DLCs, where you can just find shards in the wild now, but... and all the different events that give you extras. But yeah, at the beginning, it's like you get 1 or 2 per raid, and it's like, I gotta go through 100 of these damn things just to change one Pokemon. That's not that much fun. I think it's under profile, so actually where I set that, right? There we go. Okay. I got a few of them here. Who has won 10 battles using Steel-type Pokemon? Are Pokemaniacs known for using Steel types, apparently? I had no idea that was a thing. Screw it, I'll be a normal lady, why not? Don't have any badges, though. I mean, hell, I kind of look like a butch lesbian in my profile picture anyway, so yeah, okay, I'll be a normal lady, why not? It's fine. I will take a training ticket too. That's all that I get, right? Paintball. What else do I have? Teammate ticket from something. Oh, that's probably that one I never claimed. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna keep battling, bruh. This team is kind of goated. Not to toot my own horn, but toot motherfucking toot. Let's just say. Keep getting this win streak higher and higher, hopefully too. Preferably not by making a whole bunch of mistakes, because I am a dumbass. Battle against Kai. Wow. Slightly difficult team. They also have rain. Concerned about Archelodon and Sneasler. That's going to be difficult for Meganium. I already know from experience, Goodra actually does pretty well into both of those. Does pretty well against Dragonite and the fish. Meganium can be pretty easy to take care of with like a Hurricane. Flash Cannon if it wants to go for a Terra. Oh my god. If it wants to go for a Mega. Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. Oh my god. Also don't want to just give them rain for free. Damn. That's Ensign. That's Meganium. I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Arch and Goodra. Really hoping that they bring rain. Their team relies on it just as much as I do. They have an Archelodon, a Pokemon that sets rain, and then another Pokemon that can also abuse rain. Cool. So do I. They don't have to bring their rain team, or their rain mode, but okay, they just leave with it instead. That works. I cannot complain. Damage is going to be halved, but it's fine. I think I just want a Darkest Lariat. Rescue Legion. and Solar Beam Rescue Legion. Solar Beam's not the best option, actually. I'm gonna protect. I might be losing Incineroar for no reason. Go for flip turn. I was actually expecting a liquidation, that's why I said I was going to lose Incineroar for no reason. And yeah, that would have absolutely knocked me out. Did they just double up into Incin? Sneasler. Yeah, I kind of wanted to bait and see if that was coming out. Sure enough. Darkest Lariat still does some damage. And Icy Wind. Okay. I want to Willow that spot and swap into Gudra. I doubt they're going to use a fighting type move here. If anything, they go for poison, which I am immune to. Freeze Witch. And water to probably knock me out. Yep, okay. I was hoping for a burn, but no. I can't be mad at a good play. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Arch here. You are a fighting type Pokemon that has access to fighting type moves. I get that. I'm still not gonna protect though. And I'm gonna shelter. I have Surdy on Archaludon. They have to double up into Archaludon to knock it out. In which case I get a free shelter and I just win from there probably. Oh my god. Was that a crit? That was just pure damage. Okay. I am very invested in my physical defense, so that's surprising. I didn't calc for that. This might actually be a loss here. We'll see. I still have Sturdy intact. They have the fish, which I can resist with Meganium. Dragonite's are last. I should be outspeeding Dragonite at the very least. I would have to Draco here and... Oh, this is difficult. I'm gonna protect. It's probably stupid. I don't know if they're going for close combat into Archaludon and a double up, or if they're gonna go for Dire Claw and just one shot my Meganium, but I cannot risk that one shot. Oh, actually, I said I was gonna probably outspeed, but I don't know what Mega Dragonite speed is. Uh-oh. Okay, good protect, thank God. Drake, go. Okay, misses, we're good. Misses, we're not good. Bruh, this was a nothing turn. No! This is the worst kind of turn. Because now I can't rely on protect saving me. What is this game? Oh my God. That sucks. That actually sucks. I just lose because of that. Like, cool, he missed, but me also missing means I just wasted my protect for no reason. I have to rely on a double protect, and I don't think I'm getting it, because they also know I'm trying to double up into, or trying to attack the Dragon Knight. Screw it. I might as well. Because there's... The thing is, you either go for a Dire Claw and just one-shot Meganium, but that means you're not doubling up into Archaladon, and I can still hit you with a Draco, and I'm just gonna die anyway the next turn with a close combat. Yeah, okay. Or I lose the chance to go for the double protect, lose Meganium anyway, and the same thing plays out. Or they just double up here anyway, and I deal no damage because I try to protect. This is still my best play. I'm still gonna lose. There's no getting around that. The fact that my Draco missed that turn, I just want to see if it would have actually knocked you out. It wouldn't have. Well, it is good to know, though. But that makes now 3 losses, technically. One of them I don't count, because that was... I'm going to blame on the game's animation taking too fucking long, but... it is still 3 losses. Team's still pretty goated, though. Oh, that's why I wasn't an actual admirer. I was just an normal lady. I'm sorry. That's why I lost. Copium. Which I still earn 80 VP, even though I lose. I wonder what, like, actually is a factor for earning VP in this game. Also, what's a factor for getting these fraction of points to get these... What are they called? Season points or something? I got 20 out of 100, but how do I earn that last 80? How do I earn 1/80th of a point? What does that even mean? Seems to be a lot of people playing. I'm not having to wait too long to connect to another person, and it doesn't seem like I'm finding too many duplicates. I think I had a couple of duplicates yesterday, but haven't had any so far. Fucking Sneasler, man. Sneasler, Dragapult, I already called that combination. As soon as I saw those two were illegal, I was wondering why I haven't seen more of them. I should stop wondering, because here they are. Really, it's not a terrible matchup for Meganium. Sneasler is just really the only problem. I think Helper Ensign, weirdly enough. No, they have King Gambit. Helper Whim Arch Meganium? I really want Ensign for that Sneasler and a Garchomp and Dragapult for everything on their team. What if I lead those two and have these two in the back? That way, if I want to do damage with Meganium, I can just do some damage with Meganium. It's a leading fire type, so I can swap in some water. If I want to do damage with Archaladon, I can swap out Meganium. I have protection on both Pokemon. I can scout for what they're going to do. Charizard or Mousehold. Guard is annoying. We do have a ground type in the back. What if I just double protect? Bait the switch? Try to read the switch? And protect. Let's see what happens. Go for a blind Draco into Charizard's spot. I outspeed you now. Should have swapped, buddy. No, you do swap. Okay. I forgot that plays before the swap. Absolute read of the lifetime. Thank you for the free guard jump. I will take. You know, it was tempting. It was very, very tempting. I was going to go for Electric Shot. I hovered over it for as long as time, and I was going to switch, but... yeah, I remember the guard jump from Team Preview. Sorry. Not that sorry. Oh, and that's what I deserve. Fortunately, though, it's on a sturdy Pokemon, so you had to deal any damage anyway, so whatever. You could have pop bombed and still got the same result, really. Yeah, okay, so now there's the problem. I had the read of the lifetime, but now I got nothing to do with, nothing to have for Sneasler, unfortunately. Actually, let's protect this spot and swap into instant on the Meganium side. I was actually just gonna double swap, but I think this is a better option. So I'm not just taking damage, so I don't need to. There's always the chance that... okay. They're gonna go for a close combat into the Archelodon. Or Dire Claw into instant. Close combat into... okay, that's fine. Very good. I have Fake Out. I'm just gonna start going for the Electro Shot here. Yeah, go for Fake Out. You might protect, that's fine. I'm just trying to make it so you don't get to attack me. Okay, that move doesn't really get to knock me out. Oh, I don't have rain up. Hello, I'm dumb. Actually, like, I'm still dumb, but I'm just... because you're probably gonna go for a close combat into Archelodon to prevent me from using the move. But that does give me a free switch. Like, I'm punished, but I'm not punished heavily, I think. They might go for like a Super Fang to deal some damage. That actually helps a little bit too. And if they go for a close combat into help for a slot, that also helps too. Oh, it does a little bit less than I was hoping. Okay, that's fine then. I made a mistake of trying to go for Electric Shot without rain, but I didn't mean to. I don't mind doing it. I just want to be able to plan for that. Stupid me, I wasn't paying attention. I deserve the knockout, that's fine. But, yep, Super Fang. Actually a pretty free switch. I will take that. And then I can go back into Instant. You don't have a white herb anymore, so you get to stay -1 until you swap out. But I am scarfed. So I think I will... parting shot that spot. And Weather Ball that spot. Weather Ball is some decent damage, and if you swap out, swapping into Charizard. Okay. What is the mouth? Okay, and you're just gonna keep going for Super Fang. I guess they protect because I have Fake Out. More than anything, an opponent going for protect all the time like that is more annoying than anything. I actually hardly ever go for Fake Out. It just happens to be a convenient option on turn 1, but that's pretty much it. gonna burn that spot and swap Meganium. Should knock me out. It does, okay. That's actually what I was expecting. I had to swap out so I can make sure I'm not going to be choice locked into a move I may not need. Like, Weather Ball's still good, but having the option of Soak or Hurricane or Tailwind, for example, would be a lot better. Unfortunately, though, I would be locked onto Tailwind, and that's not very good. I don't deal any damage against a Sneasler or against Charizard for that matter. I also don't think that I'd be outspeeding Sneasler here either. I'm gonna go for Hurricane here and protect. Not sure what the point of that is other than just wasting time. I'm actually just confused at this point. Like, they're just not doing anything. I'm not doing anything either, but they're just sitting there. Like, what's the fucking point? Do something. I did not mean to select you. I cannot physically give a crap about the stupid mouse. I mean, I could just try to go for a double. Yeah, I'll try it. Because both these Pokemon outspeeding me anyway, so I kind of have to rely on this. Yeah, okay. I lose then. I actually took that a lot better than I thought I would. Okay. This is playing out differently than I thought it would in my head. Rain stops. I don't speed Charizard with Toy Scarf. The problem is, do I get to hit my moves? Most likely no. I just lose here again because I don't have Tailwind access. Another battle where I probably should have brought Whim. Yeah, Charizard just resists all my moves, unfortunately. Let's go for Solar Beam into Mouse Hold, even though it's not going to do anything. I'm just dying to a Heat Wave here. Why did that take so long? I only had like 3 seconds left. Oh, and they got Charizard Y. Okay. So they get to set the sun up. Which means that I really don't get to hit my Hurricane, because I'm pretty sure that accuracy gets cut to 50%. I still landed though somehow. Deals 0 damage. You are confused. The game's trying to give me a chance, but I'm not winning this. I'll let the battle animations play out, but I am not winning this. You can hit yourself all you want in confusion, and there's no way I'm going to be able to knock out Charizard. Which one is the Fire Dragon one? Is that the Charizard X? And if so, is this one the... Is it just fire, or is it fire flying? I literally know jack shit about all of the megas. I can't even pronounce half the little gems correctly. Yeah, so probably focus more on trying to bring Whim for tailwind support, speed control. And it's not like Whim is bad, it just struggles against Talonflame specifically. But it has Encore and Taunt, so I can struggle block some opponents. Their team looks rather basic. Gotta say, Gudra's looking might be tasty to bring here. I gotta say, I don't see too much that they can really do here. Sylveon might be a bit annoying if it's able to set up Calm Minds. Yawns could also be annoying. I think I'm okay with this. Mitigate their sands, take care of some of their fire. Leaving Ensign and Archaludon behind feels weird though. But I mean, they don't really have physical offense on the team. Like Aggron obviously is, Tyranitar obviously is, but they're not really threatening. I think I'm actually fine. I don't need to worry about having Intimidate. Fake Out is nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you're going to be Cloud9. That would be kind of stupid. Okay, you're Cloud9. That's kind of stupid. You're taking care of any weather effects on a weather team? Huh? You do know that Drampa gets Berserk, right? Because I only recently found that out, but it does get it. By the way. Don't really know what I want to do here. I think I'll just Tailwind. Talk Developer. Save Gudra, because it can easily be a win condition here. Get rid of the sand. Taunt Developer, that's fine. And Dragon Claw. That's a physical move. Okay. Strange team I'm going up against this time. I guess the game kind of felt sorry for me. It wanted to give me an easy one. I don't know. Moonblast that spot. Actually, I kind of wanted Encore you into that. Tyranitar is going to swap out, but this is going to be some good damage. You're not swapping. Okay, well, bye Tyranitar. It has been a blast. Farewell. Huh? Did I miss something? I am actually confused. Did the game think that was going for Weather Ball on Vigenium or something? I am confusion. I will send in Gudra. Since you're apparently physical attacking Drampa. Okay, well this is fairy damage. That theoretically doesn't change type and it should just be damage regardless. I'm gonna Shelter. Good damage. Oh, right. I was just making fun of the stupid Drampa for having Cloud 9 instead of Berserk. Cloud 9 is what just happened. I went for a 50 power Weather Ball, normal Weather Ball, into a Rock type Pokemon. Okay. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what in the hell. Even making fun of this Drampa for not having the right ability, I just assumed that it would have the right ability. I'm even talking about how this doesn't seem like a normal team. That's what I get for just assuming that people build teams normally. Do they have a ghost type in the back? No, but they do have a Sylveon. I'll shelter again. He didn't end up swapping for what it's worth. Or protecting. I was gonna body press the Drampa, but I mean, it's also not much of a threat here. He can only Dragon Claw. And I will likely be able to lock it into that. (10 HP) and I recover it all. My Tailwind Peters. Aggron. I can body press that. Encore you. Body press you. The thing is, if you're forever using a dragon type move, you can never ever touch Whimsicott, so Whimsicott will eventually win. I do have an attacking move, so I can deal damage and you cannot. So I don't understand why they didn't bother switching. They needed to somehow knock out my Whim. To the credit, they're trying. They have the right Pokemon to knock out Whim, but the problem is that Drampa, they can't do anything with it. And unfortunately for them, I can now set up Tailwind. I am +4 on my defenses, and I can now body press Arcanine. Intimidate doesn't do anything to body press damage. Oh, they do survive. And they attacked the wrong slot, though. You had a chance. My brother in Christ, I am +4 defense. You are not attacking my Gudra. I'm sorry. I'll just Moonblast the Arcanine because I can and shelter up again. A little BM, but I mean... Again, when there's not too much that your opponent can really do and they just not want to switch, not want to forfeit the match, and that it's kind of on them. If you're already losing and then you're just in there waiting out the timer to be a dick, then that's completely different. I have absolutely no reason to not. I'm sorry. I just LSPD anyway. Goodbye, Drampa. What about item Drampa tends to run? Maybe Citrus Berry to try to get the Berserk twice. Wait, did they even show a title for me? I didn't even see my title. I saw it in the last battle. I was a Robo Lady. Did I forget who I am? I smell like a pretty princess. Don't take that out of context. I'm gonna put back to the main menu for a second. I need to use the restroom and grab myself a drink. Get some Tampico, stay hydrated. Actually, I'd recommend drinking water. Don't drink juice, it's got a lot of sugar in it. But I'll be right back. And I'm back. And I got a few things to collect, it looks like. We'll take some coupons. What's this about? Oh, achievements. Oh, I can be a swimmer now. Or a swim trunks guy. This actually, oh, I still have to get 300 times to get the teacher for that one. That one gives me expert. Extremely effective moves 100 times. Still kind of excessive, but it is doable. Gamer for critical hits is, in other words, if RNG can be on your side. Okay. What's this one? Mega Fall on Pokemon 10 times. Okay. 3000 VP. I should probably spend a bit of that. But that's, I don't think, where I want to be. Did I ever change this? Never did change those. I can buy some of those. I got plenty of VP now. I think it's what, like 5,000 each? I think I can also buy some songs too. Yeah. I can only buy 3 songs. Oh, so if I want to have the remakes version of the music, okay, well, that's actually not all that. I prefer the originals, to be honest. These are cheaper than I thought they would be. Victory puzzles. Sure, I'll take that one. Spend 10,000 in the shop screen. Okay. I get it. I spent a lot of money. Fabulous. Okay, a little extra. Okay. Kind of like that one the best. That's all of them. Why are these so pricey compared to the others? Superstar style, macho style, understated style. Kind of reminds me of Wallace a little bit. Macho style, what is that from? I can't remember that dude's name. The fighting type guy from Legends CA that wants to just punch everything to get his way. Cute style. Dignified. Show me that one again. That's not bad. I did that one, I guess. Dignified. And pre-battle pose. Okay. There's that one. Why are all the characters trying to stick their ass out? Dramatic pose. Peace. Yawning. Cool. Weepy. Gutsy. Fury and shocked. Again, why are some of these so stupidly pricey? So what'd you do when the game came out? Oh, I spent $3,500 on learning how to twerk with my character. That's... I'll go for dramatic, I guess. Just something different. I don't think I've unlocked any cosmetics. Look, yeah, I kind of want that one. Cat's eyes. Here, I give myself fiery eyes. Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything else. I don't want to spend more money if I don't need to. Get the fiery eyes to signify the Great Ball tier rank 1. Yeah, I was gonna say my win streak, but I did lose a couple there. My attempted win streaks. Sweenash. Well, that just screams hard TR. I can taunt. Note that I can taunt Oblivious, though. If they're gonna try to lead with Slowking. Oh, and they also have for a giraffe, so I can't prankster that. Okay. What if I lead Meganium Ensign? Developer Arch? I think that's fine. Felix in that case would be the most obnoxious one there. Really hoping they don't bring that one. I think I should be able to do fine as long as they don't bring Steelix. In which case I have to rely on Pelipper dealing weather ball damage. Nope, I recognize the black and white music. The trick room's going up. But I could probably take out the Sinistra here. I'm guessing a Rage Powder Trick Room. Also, I'll go further for a draft just in case they don't. Hey, there is a Rage Powder, so I'm just taking out Sinister for free. Does the Weather Ball do it on its own? Close. Are you sashed? Okay. That's actually incredible. Like, Sinister doesn't have much special defense, but seems like people have been running those fairly bulky, so that's good to know. There's Trick Room. Good thing I'm not max speed anymore. In fact, my speed doesn't change when I make evolve, so that's actually just, in this case, actually kind of a huge buff. Slow King is a bit annoying. But it's not the Galarian form. I don't know if it can knock me out from there. Darkest Lariat for a draft, I suppose. That's fine. Yeah, you're not damaging me here. That's some good damage. Here's the Solar Beam to the face. Okay. Just one shot Slow King, that works for me. Crit, okay, that probably mattered. I was actually a little bit surprised to see it one shot. It is fairly bulky. On the special side even. Slowbro is the more physically oriented one. That probably outspeeds me in Trick Room. But I will just protect here. And Darkest Lariat, that one? Go for Hyper Voice. Are they gonna go for Aura Sphere? No, they just go for a move that I'm immune to. Okay. Interesting way to try to set up Psy Spam. I feel like that's kind of one of the reasons why they don't have NDD in the game right now, is because Psy Spam was pretty, I guess, commanding, you could say. Psy Spam and just Psychic Terrain in general was pretty commanding. Terrain Wars were commanding. Bad enough that we have to deal with Weather Wars right now. Let's just leave it at 1 right now. Slowly add them in later. I think I'm just gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam here. I've dealt plenty of damage with Meganium. You have done more than plenty here. I am now gonna switch. Developer. Mitigate any heat waves you might be thinking about. Crits Meganium, of course it does. Armor Cannon. Okay, if I do go down. That is a-okay. Loki also kind of wasted a turn of their Trick Room. I think this coming up turn is the last one. Yeah, okay. So then I probably just want to go into Arch. Yeah, because I can't fake out or anything. And then I can just protect here. And if they'll let me... Yeah, I think I'll take out armors in case they're gonna try to trick room. Once again, I get the fastest protect in the west. Out here on the east coast. Hyper voice. That take out. That might. Okay, it does. You did have War Sphere the whole time? Bruh. This is dimensions return to normal. I have Incineroar with Darkest Lariat, and I should be, I believe, outspeeding both of you. So I will just Electroshots. Armors. Darkest Lariat for a draft. I think that should be enough to take out for a draft from there. I think I did what, like 70-80% before. Quick Claw, that is coming in so clutch every single time. Let's just make sure that I can take out armors and not have to worry about if it somehow outspeeds me. Pretty sure it doesn't. I think it's only like 70 base speed. And goodbye for a draft. Another W. That was their last Pokemon, right? Okay. Part of me felt like there's still one more left. Okay. Normal Lady Ace wins again. Love that title. Win 10 battles using Meganium. I can now become a Meganium enjoyer, or whatever they call it. Enthusiast. Affirmator or something. Let's see. Meganium Admirer, that's the one. I got the big spender, right? Forgot about that. Do I get anything as a title for that? Rich boy, lady, and I also get a badge. That is a lot of money, goddamn. Okay. So cool. Set that on my profile. Still no badges. There you are. Fantastic. I'm gonna keep going. See if I can get up to what's next one after this? Ultra Ball. I can only hope. Again, Zora. Okay. Push for one where I feel like I'm gonna actually struggle if I try to bring Archelodon. There's a Raichu. You probably got Lightning Rod. Also, I looked up Starmie. Turns out its ability when it evolves is huge power, so it's going to be a physical attacker when it evolves. If it mega evolves, I mean. Wait a minute. My Incineroar is not shiny. I thought I had the shiny Incineroar I imported. Okay, guess not. Yeah, this is an interesting team. Rain team for sure. Kind of want to just lead Goodra here for some reason. don't feel like that's a great option, but I'm gonna do it. Try and stop me. I want to bring Meganium, but knowing Ice Spinner is a move. Oh, bruh. Okay. I'm not super excited with the fourth Pokemon there. Was that really a minute 30? That really did not feel like a minute 30. I'm okay with my lead at least. I think I just want a shelter. Their instant might outspeed my instant. I'll take out the Greninja. Okay, they take out my fake out. Don't know if they won the speed tie or if they're actually faster. They're probably just faster. Hydro Pump. Misses. No, it doesn't. Okay, animations just take forever. I still survive. I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm not too upset about it selecting Pelipper. I was actually trying to select Whimsicott because I wanted to see if I could try to get Tailwind. Because the Raichu was a bit concerning, and I know how fast Army can be. And I figured they might also have Tailwind if they have Pelipper, but I can't hate bringing Pelipper because, I mean, it does have Toy Scarf Soak at the very least. If I gotta rely on that. I'm just gonna Shelter again. They haven't revealed Haze. I think swap into Pelipper. Here. Even though I'm just giving them water. Giving them rain for their water. Hydro Pump into Pelipper. And Flare Blitz in the rain. Dealing no damage. And no burn. I'm now +4. At this point, they don't really have much of a switch in for my body presses. I think I might as well just start going for that. I think I'll set up a Tailwind as well. Don't have any ghost types. They have no ghost types. The only thing I can resist is Starmie, and it's pretty damn frail. Well, Pelipper can too, but again, frailty is a thing. Yeah, it's just body press. Instinct because it's the most annoying. And Tailwind. If I can. They swap. Figured they would. Into a resist. That's smart. Still gonna take a lot of damage here. Hydro Pump. Does connect. Of course it does. No Tailwind, but I think that's still fine. I got a fake out turn. Body press. Some good damage. I'm mildly concerned. I think I'm going to fake out the Greninja here. And go for another body press into Starmie. Or should I Shelter? Again. I'm going to body press Starmie. Fake out Greninja. That's fine. I don't really know what Starmie gets ability-wise. I know Illuminate was one of the abilities at one point. Maybe Water Absorb. I'm gonna rotate targets. In the Darkest Lariat, Starmie. Starmie's not really too much of a threat to Gudra if the Mega evolves. Okay, well, I am okay with this. I have the ability to shell armor. You cannot crit me. Okay. I'm kind of indifferent there. Again, Starmie isn't too much of a problem here. Liquidation in the rain, it does nothing to me. Goodbye, Greninja. And now the Starmie will always be minus... Wait, no, I think they still have one more. They swapped out their Incineroar, right? I didn't knock it out. A bit of an issue. I already know Ice Spinner is a possibility. I think I'm just gonna shelter here. And protect. Kind of a brainless play, but I don't see anything that they can actually do here. Okay, sure. I don't get a shelter for free. Oh no. Zen Headbutt. Oh, we're back to using strong psychic moves with no accuracy if you want to go for physical psychic moves. Okay, I didn't think there was anything that they could do anyway, but forfeit kind of helps. Like, it wasn't going to be an easy victory for me, but I think I still pretty much had that. Only 1,000. I am Ultra Ball tier now, though. Using just this one team, I am not complaining. I actually really like Meganium. Oh, and there's more to the game, of course. They've been doing some wonderful work. Okay, thanks. This timing is to reach another big milestone. Congratulations on reaching the Ultra Ball tier. Please allow me to confer upon you another title. Fantastic. Ultra Trainer. Cool, cool. And you can also fit 5 more Pokemon. So you don't need to actually spend any money whatsoever in this game to get most of the things that you're going to be getting anyway. In terms of like increasing your box capacity, every time you rank up, you get 5 extra spots. So this actually makes 40 for me. I did actually run into the limit when I was trying to import some Pokemon, but I've increased my box capacity twice since then, so I can import another 10 Pokemon. I think if you have the starter pack, you're given 80 spaces or something, and then if you have the membership, yeah, you get 1,000 if you need that many. Did Pokemon Home exist? I don't know why you need that many. Leaving Cowrays personally acknowledging your efforts, guess it means you're knocking it out of the park. This guy talks really slow. Actually, all the text in this game moves kind of slow. So when your climb from the ranks will only grow more challenging from here, you'll face more formidable opponents, etc., etc. I would assume that is kind of how ladders work. You have to climb them to go higher. That I'm glad to see you keeping up. You'll have to be tougher than ever before if you want to go on ranking in the victories. You need to keep working on your strategies. I have a strategy. It's called click A the button. Click the A button and win. So the ace is up more than up to the task. And then she goes away again. Master Ball title. Master Trainer, probably. Is that where I can import my character into Let's Go games and become one of them? I don't know how this works. I'm sad. Well, I want to get that title first. Give me. It is mine. Thank you. Oh, that's just the VP for it. Okay. Don't need it. Oh yeah, I also got an early download, but I have a Dragonite now. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want it. It's a set up as like a special attacker. I could change it up obviously, but I have my own Dragonite. I think I even might have a shiny one somewhere. Teammate ticket. I think that's used to recruit Pokemon or something. I'm just importing all my Pokemon. I haven't really even bothered recruiting anything. Actually, since I'm bringing it up. It's been more than 24 hours, hasn't it? Next no-cost lineup is 1 hour. I have tickets, just let me. Oh, that's what these are for. Makes you more likely to meet normal type Pokemon in the next lineup. I thought it was where they was telling me that any available quick coupons would be used first, but then it tells me to use a ticket. Okay, well, I guess to be fair, there are technically two different things. There's coupons and there's tickets. I've been bitching about it since the game dropped. Yeah, tickets are for the affinity tickets if you want to get specific types or be more likely to meet those specific types. I don't think I want to use any tickets. I just want to refresh. I guess shiny Pokemon can also show up in here too. I've seen some screenshots and clips. None of these are shiny though. Yeah, I don't hate some of these Pokemon. Misty Explosion, okay. But the Pokemon aren't exactly great. Ability to find is kind of nice. Gunk Shot, my brother. Don't like all the low accuracy moves. Focus Blasts. Pretty sure Head Smash is pretty low accuracy too. And Blizzard, if you don't have the ability Snow Warning and you're stuck with Soundproof. Oh boy. Tea time. Oh right, it forces the berry eating. I thought that was something like happy hour or celebrate or whatever. A useless move that had no effect. I'm trying to think of any way that would actually be useful. So you can give yourself like a maybe a Salic berry or Patea berry. I don't know if those are actually in the game. I know there's some berries. But forcing everybody to eat their berry. I mean, it would make it so if you had an Incineroar on the field and you wanted to go for a ground type move, it would probably make it so they eat the Shuckup before you go for the ground type move, so you can get full damage. I don't really see it as viable. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I just straight up woke up and went straight to play the game, so didn't really have any coffee or anything. I've just been trying to drink some sugary juice to try to get me awake, and it ain't working. I'm still winning some fights though. Yeah, I'm not gonna recruit any of those Pokemon. They're kind of mid in comparison. Ultra Ball tier. Yeah, was muted to take a drink. I saw that. Somebody against Froggy. Froggy. They have a Dragon Bolt. They have Fake Out. They have Tailwind. Double Steel types, not too happy to see. But at the same time, they don't have Sands. So I outspeed both of those with Meganium. Actually, no, I think Excadrill would actually outspeed me. If it's like Jolly Max speed, because I think we're both base 80 speed. I've only got 7 points invested. I only outspeed Dragapult in Tailwind. And it's like speed creeping Dragapult, so they can be Jolly Max speed and I will outspeed by 2 points. Actually, I think 1 point. You might have Sunny Day on that Whimsicott. I feel like I would want to do that. I think this should be fine here. Dude, it looks like he actually just imported his character from Pokemon XD. What the heck? So they are gonna lead their whim as well. I think I just want to Mega Evolve Dazzling Gleam. Go for the Moonblast into Dragapult, double up. Try to taunt the Whim. Go for Tailwind. What do I do here? No. Protect you. Bruh. The animations in this game actually kind of pissed me off. Don't get me wrong, I need to move faster, but holy shit. Like, when I sucked the button, would you please go to the next fucking screen? Matt's Tailwinds, thankfully. Christ almighty. U-turn is fine. U-turn's actually a little bit concerning. Are you scarfed? Interesting. I think I'm gonna Weather Ball Moonblast? Encore. Yeah, Encore. Stop this Whim for trying to Encore me just in case. You turn this neutral into both my Pokemon. I go for the Encore. What does Dragapult do? Just U-turn again? Okay. Something's gotta take a Dazzling Gleam. It can, but it sure doesn't appreciate it. Mold Breaker, okay. Oh, right, I went for Weather Ball, not Dazzling Gleam. You got a Sash. You can protect. Swap Instant. They're probably going to swap out their Whimsicott here. Into what, though? To their own Ensign. Annoying. Oh, God. What type is Piercing Drill? Or, no, Piercing Drill's the ability, right? I do protect, but it's, I think, gonna go right through that. Okay. Oh, I just thought of something. If they ever put weakness policy into this game, Excadrill is gonna be golden on teams. Sand is actually gonna be an actual threat Oh my god, that just hit me like a wave. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to think about in future, it seems. Excadrill's a concern. I'm gonna swap. Nagudra. I need to burn Excadrill now. Okay, I don't mind burning a Dragapult either. And Gudra's always good to have on the field anyway. Willow does connect. And in fairness, just because you have Choice Scarf U-turn doesn't mean that you have to be physical. Oh, that's damage I don't like to see. Both tailwinds are gone. I'm just gonna start sheltering. And Darkest Lariat, Dragapult. It's not gonna like it. If you switch, it's also not gonna like it. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, that's like the only... Oh, I was gonna say, you still do have access to Dragon Darts, don't you? I'm sure it's split damage on my Pokemon, but it's still quite decent to have. I actually was expecting you to go for that. Or like a Phantom Force, or a swap. I think I just want to body press into Ensign. Darkest Lariat, Dragapult. I still survive. And body press should take out the Ensign. Oh, it doesn't take out the Ensign. You must have a bit of physical defense there. Hello. I thought I was the only idiot that did that. A lot of people don't run that much physical defense because you got Intimidate that you can usually rely on. And I didn't modify mine when I brought it over from Scarlet and Violet, so it has, I think it's Impish Nature, 156 special defense, and 100 physical defense, something like that, 252 HP. So whatever that translated it over to. It apparently didn't, because Incineroar should have 202 HP, but I'm just nitpicking at that point. They can set up Tailwind. Don't know if I'm supposed to care. Can they knock out Goodra from there? I'm only +2. I'm gonna double up. No, I'm gonna burn. Oh, okay. Might still be able to get the burn at least. Oh, that she doesn't expect like a high horsepower stomping tantrum. Actually forgot Earthquake is a thing. Willow does connect, that's good. They knocked out their own whim. They do have Tailwind. I I think I win here. Let's see. Do I win here? It should be right. Want to encore that. And parting shot it. Okay. I made this thing super weak. The main problem I'm having is the stupid Incineroar. How many turns of the Tailwind did they got left? Two more. Well, I can stagger Tailwind at least. Oh my god, I really want to encore. I'm gonna. And Weather Ball. Extra Drill. You're -1 in burn. Please don't knock me out with an Iron Head. Thank you. I'm gonna encore the shit out of you right now. I am so glad to see that move. Oh, right. I can't do that to Dark types. Okay, well, that was dumb. Even when I remember all the mechanics, I forget all the mechanics. Well, I can't encore that one at least still. You're now -4. Yeah, I gotta. And fake out Ensign. Just the fake out. Encore goes through, you're stuck on protects. They now somehow have to knock out my Whimsicott, and I don't know if they can. The Tailwind Peters, I can set mine up at any time. But I also really need to take out this Ensign here and now. I don't actually need Tailwind. And then just Darkest Larry, I gotta double up into it. I just want to make sure it is gone. Once it's gone, Extra Drill cannot win. It is locked. My opponent should be realizing this, but they do not. So I definitely misplayed a couple times. Still managed to pull it off in the end, though. They still haven't forfeited. Which is fine, they don't have to. They can just play the battle out. They lost the old-fashioned way. Just as long as I am paying attention, I will always win. I know it's asking a lot out of me. Hurt by burn. Ended the encore, but I could do it again. I don't think you have any priority moves. And even if you do, and you take out Whimsicott, you die to instant. My dude, you can't win. Okay. I don't know if he was actually trying to contemplate what move he should try to go for next or something, but you're locked. Protect is the only thing you can do from now on. That's a lie. You can also faint. Hey, thanks. Defeated the Froggy. Bet. Oh, they also like to use grass types. You got the Gardener title. Slowly climbing up there. Got 18 V-Bucks, whatever those are. Doesn't unlock anything for me though, it seems like. Nope, it would unlock a dumbass hairstyle. In fact, nothing on here is actually of any value. I can obtain a Meganium if I have 25 of these. Gotta win 7 more fights. Roughly. And a Meganiumite if I need that, which I already have. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't mind actually having that one. Bruh. And just 500 VP for everything after. That's... They ran out of ideas to give people. It's like they almost knew that all these rewards kind of suck ass, so they're like, oh, let's just give them something that people are probably going to be complaining about. Currency in this game. Let's just spam the shit out of that. Why not? Hey, I haven't had a reason to actually complain about that yet, so I guess good job. Good work on finding something to, I guess, be proud of. Against Chewie. Chewbacca himself. And of course, everybody's got to be bringing the Sneasler. Well... It could lead Wim and Meganium. I just don't like the fake out option that they have. Double fake out option that they have. They do have weather. Not you. I actually want to bring Gudra. Double grass fairy into poison and ice and fire. Being able to change the weather would be kind of nice, actually. And potentially removing stab by using soak. Would actually be pretty decent. Against a lot of their Pokemon. Both on a 4-win streak. You don't have a title though. Whim and Frost. Okay. I think I just go for a Darkest Lariat here and protect. I think that's fine. They can have Tailwind if they want it. I can potentially set that up later myself. You might be regretting that. You get fairy moves, you get ghost moves, you get ice moves. None of which really hurt Incineroar. You have Earth Power, maybe? I'm actually kind of hoping for you here. Here's the Tailwind. Yeah, we just set up Auroraville turn 1. Pretty sure Darkest Laria just ignores that though, doesn't it? I guess not. No lefties. So I guess anytime I see a Frostlass on the field, I should just immediately try to swap in for different weather, because they're probably going to go for Auroraville. There was one match, I think I started the video that I uploaded this morning with the 1 win already. It was against a team similar to this. It had a Frostlass on it that make it turn to 1, immediately win for Auroraville. Fought against one earlier that did the same thing. This one's doing it. I just took out your Mega for free. It seems like the common moves to come across with Frostlass are Auroraville, Blizzard, and Shadow Ball. It might have something else, maybe Protect or something. So I can stop Auroraville and mitigate the accuracy of Blizzard. I'm gonna swap. Oh, I don't have a great swap. Please don't Dire Claw my Meganium. Thank you. I don't know if Hurricane will knock out Sneasler here. Maybe I should be trying to go for my own Tailwind. Actually. This also staggers that by 2 turns. Okay, that's actually perfectly fine. Moonblast. Into the bird. My god, that was damage. I know that Pelipper is frail, but what the hell? It must all be because of HP. Like, I don't feel like my special defense should have let that happen, but okay. Instant then. And White Herb. Makes sense for how prevalent instant would have to be everywhere in this game. I'll Protect and I'll Fake Out. No, that's dumb. For some reason I thought that you were Focus S. I just saw you use the White Herb. I just wanted to break that, but that would also get nothing done in this turn. Maybe I should swap into Gudra here. Can you Fake Out? Okay, they're withdrawing Sneasler. I am so upset that I did not go for a Dazzling Gleam. I was considering it. Okay. I'm only slightly bitter about that. That's kind of pointless. I can swap. Waiting for 2 more turns. In fact, I think I will swap back into Meganium. Parting Shot combo. Don't know what kind of combo set this is either. Could be physical, could be special, could be maybe body press set. There's no Throat Spray. There's no Assault Vest. Playing Scales. procs my citrus. Damage I didn't want to have on Meganium, but still alive at least. Parting shot's always good. I think I'm now in a good spot. Aurora Veil's finally gone. I feel like I can just start going for a shelter. I'm just gonna make evolve just because it's an option. Yeah, I think I just ignore Whim. Like, yeah, fake tears, but your only special attacker would be your Como, and if I just knock it out with a ×4 super effective, boosted Dazzling Gleam, then I don't think I need to worry. It might be sashed. Bringing skills. Doesn't knock me, doesn't even bring me down to half. Defenses also drop. You're just dying here. Solid damage to Whimsicott too. I will take that. And get my shelter up. So got my leftovers as well. So I got some passive recovery. Gudra is effectively my win condition here. Yeah, just Sneasler. So just a Sneasler and a half HP Whim versus my 2 and Ensign. I think I will swap here. Just Flash Cannon to get rid of the Whim. I feel like this Whim is going to be a problem. If it has Encore, I'm kind of in trouble. They didn't go for it. They do get the poison though. That's annoying. Moonblast. Jesus Christ, so much damage. Thankfully, this will take care of you. Lefties. I think I need a fake out shelter. So no, I should be able to fake out and Flash Cannon, actually. Yeah, they protect. I don't think I died to poison here. Plus I get a little bit more recovery as well. I really should have sheltered though. Tailwind Peters. Go for the Willow. Go for the Flash Cannon, I guess. I don't know. Don't know if there's a more optimal play, but trying to burn Sneasler if I can is useful. Close combat. Does knock me out. Can I please get the Willow? My brother in Christ. Like, losing because of that is so fucking stupid, bruh. Like, honestly, I don't think I would have won even with the burn, but just having that 15% chance to have the game tell you to go fuck yourself, it's also a lot of fun too. I just lose. There's absolutely nothing that I can do here. I can't even deal any damage into the stupid thing. Like pure and simple, Sneasler is just one Pokemon I can't deal with, and even when I bring all the Pokemon that I need to have to fight this stupid thing, it just RNG's like, nope, not allowed. It's kind of sad when the only way that I lose these fights is because RNG's fucking me over or because the animations are taking too long. Again, don't get me wrong, I need to be a lot faster selecting my moves, but I don't know what is going on with Game Freak. What went through their head when they thought, hey, Generation 9 is going to be the generation of the longest animations and without the ability to turn any of them off. Not their best decision. Shiny Charizard. I think I want Instant Whim. We also have Instant Whim though. And if we just both end up leading Instant Whim, it's just a nothing burger of a turn. Okay then, let's go with Gudra Instant. Developer Meganium? More than likely they have Sunny Day on that Whimsicott. So they can get some solar power. Well, I guess they could also just be Mega on the Charizard. Get the sun that way. Either way, being able to mitigate the sun, so I gotta bring Pelipper, sadly. I don't think it does great here, but I don't know, maybe I can get a Tailwind, maybe I can get some Soak, who knows. I got the hiccups. What do I get for yelling at this game? I could probably just deny them Tailwind. Let's say I have Protect, I could just fake out Flash Cannon Whim. Because I also don't know what type of Charizard this is either. The annoying thing with Charizard, I think I will just deny them Tailwind. He could be a special attacker with... Yeah, okay, they are. That's how they set up the sun. Makes sense. You can also have Scorching Sands, probably. Don't actually know what you get in this game. There's the sun. Oh, you actually just protect? Why Mega then? You do know that dynamic speed is a thing, right? You don't have to protect when you Mega? That does not knock you out. Oh no. I think I want to just Draco then. And swap. I swear to God, if this Draco misses, I'm gonna scream. More fails, that's fine. E-Wave is mitigated and resisted. No burns, fantastic. Draco connects. Be some good damage, please. Hey, thanks, I will take. They still have not set up Tailwind yet. This could just be a double knockout, I think. Because even if they outspeed, what do they actually do? I got Weather Ball here. They gotta swap that out. Do they have a water absorb or storm drain or anything? They have Venusaur. I'm gonna hurricane that spot. Maybe not to take you out. Sunny Day! You do also have it on there too. Okay, I figured you might, but bruh. Hurricane still connects. Bless up. Goodbye, Whim. You never got Tailwind. I still have that option because I can swap Pelipper right out. And we'll also get rid of their Sun completely as well. As far as I can think of. I don't think anything else gets Sunny Day. I mean, it might. I think everything at one point got Sunny Day. Incin probably has Sunny Day. Venusaur. Probably with Chlorophyll. You already make it though. I think I'm just gonna shelter a few times. Have some fun with it. Venusaur might have Earth Power to be fair. But I do need to swap this Pelipper out. Get the Incin in. Go for fake out, that's fine, doesn't really matter. I'm fairly tanky, I don't think there's too much that can really be done. Sleep Powder is annoying. I'm just gonna go for some damage. Into Incin? Actually, I probably don't really need to. I think I can just shelter here and swap into Pelipper. I'm sure they might get a Sleep Powder in, but so what? Honestly. If Incineroar's not doing anything, and you're just trying to go for Sleep Powders, I Water Resist your Grass moves. I'm immune to your Poison moves. You may have Earth Power and haven't shown it yet. I feel like you kind of should have at this point. Parting Shot means nothing. There's no pivoting allowed. I'm fairly certain that I just have this. I outspeed both of this Pokemon with my Pelipper. I can pick and choose who I want to just do damage to. Go for Body Press here. Weather Ball as well. That just knocks you out. Fantastic. I shouldn't have gone for Body Press then. Energy Ball. I still survive. That's respectable. I will just keep going for Flash Cannons. Wait, I don't think I should. I've been on the field since I've used Draco Meteor, and I'm also Parting Shotted. Yeah, I should not go for that. I'll just shelter again. I'll just keep building that up. I don't really need to, but I will. I'll swap back into Incin. Give myself a fake out turn. Get me off a Weather Ball. Get me back onto Hurricane. Save the weather in case I need it. Now the question is, do you have Protect? I don't think you do. Turns out you do. What even is the point? But don't get me wrong, you block Fake Out. Cool. What damage are you doing? I'm sorry, I don't understand why people don't just like forfeit the match when there's not really any hope left for them. I know that sounds really mean to say, but like what are you doing here? Do you really like the music that much that you can play the songs at any time? You know that, right? You haven't landed a single sleep powder. I thought RNG hated me, but RNG is literally telling you, please exit the game. Here's a body press. Was it worth it for the extra 45 seconds of animations? I guess it was. GG, I guess. Win 3 ranked battles without any of your team fainting. Oh, wow. I got 2 for that. I got a lot for that. I will claim everything. I feel like I really need to try working on this team, but at the same time, it's doing good. If RNG doesn't want to shove something really far up my, you know what I mean, and things actually work out properly. I know it's asking a lot of a team in general. Like when I'm playing to the best of my ability, and I can tell that my opponent is playing to the best of their ability, and RNG isn't just trying to trip up both of us at every possible turn, you can always tell when that's happening. You can always just feel that when you're in the middle of a battle. I will be a Pelipper admirer, absolutely. But like, for me to be able to do as well as I'm doing, playing to the best of my ability, when RNG isn't being an absolute pain, I'm actually having so much fun with this team. Even when RNG is fucking me over, like, let's be real, I can be salty, but I'm already skipping, ready to go to the next fight and win there. It doesn't trip me up too much. It's a bummer, but I've dealt with that shit in Pokemon games for years at this point, decades at this point. Yeah, for me to still be pleased with this team, and I am still pleased with this team, I will keep using the team. Get ready to battle Z. All right. Not AZ, just Z. Hello, Brinkster Meowstick. Maybe a Mega? A few Pokemon here that could be a potential Mega. Meanwhile, I have Meganium. It is pretty obvious what my Mega would be. I think I want to Archaludon and Udra here, weirdly enough. I really do, but I part of me really wants to bring Incineroar up front. Do I need speed control? I feel like I might need to change out weather. Almost was the only Pokemon there really with weather setting capabilities. It really catches my eye. It might be like Rain Dance or Sunny Day on Meowstick, maybe, I don't know. I can't bring Meganium to this one. Way too many Pokemon that it's weak to over there. Incineroar, Sneasler, Abomasnow, Aerodactyl, I can't. I just can't. No matter what, unless they lead with the other two, there's nothing I can do. Sneasler, Incin. I go for Instant Arch. Probably got a White Herb. They don't have White Herb. I just protect here and try to Willow Sneasler. You might protect expecting a fake out or something. I don't know. Let's see. I protect, which means they probably aren't. They go for fake out on my fake out. Okay. Or I guess I'm going for Willow. And they CC Ensign. Okay. Not too pleased about that. I think I want to... I really want to Draco Ensign. I know that they got parries in the back. And I'm gonna attempt again. Quick claws first, that's good. Probably doesn't knock out, but it should be some good damage. That is some good damage. They really do not like Ensign. Holy shit, okay. I still have Sturdy intact. You still have to attack me twice if you want to do anything. Parting shot. Parting shot. Obvious play is obvious. I just figured that was actually too obvious of a play. Didn't think you were actually gonna go for it. I actually assumed that it was gonna be double up into Arch, but whatever. They didn't know that I was trying to go for Will-O-Wisp. They flinched me and then knocked me out. They didn't get to see a chance. Okay, that's why they went for Ensign. But the thing is, I can just get rid of that. Still. I have 2 steel types and I have a flying type. Maybe they don't like the Intimidate spam on their Sneasler. Because at this point, I don't think they do enough to either one of my Pokemon here. I can Electro Shot here. Don't want to... Yeah, you're probably going to swap. I get a feeling you're going to swap. You know what? Let's protect Tailwind. It's probably the safest option right now. They are gonna Mega. I think that also has no warning, so they're just gonna set that right back up. It does, okay. I should still be outspeeding you though. I am Scarfed. Yep, I do outspeed. Who are you going for? Let's combat into Arch and Blizzard, I'm guessing. Okay. This might knock out Pelipper. It doesn't. And doesn't freeze, thank God. Okay. I'm not in a great position, to be honest. Pretty sure I'm still -2 as well. Oh, I got a Flash Cannon. You. I gotta swap here. I could get frozen at any point too, which makes this even more annoying. It's actually still some pretty good damage. Considering I'm -2. Sturdy protects me. I don't even need to worry about it. And Blizzard. I think I want to Hurricane the Sneasler spot. shelter? I'm worried about freezes. I'm so worried about freezes. They actually didn't swap out the Obama stuff. You are Sash. Okay. I still survive, but it doesn't matter. Blizzard's probably gonna connect. Because, of course, it would. I get the feeling that it's gonna double connect. I just have that vibe. Yeah, okay. Game can eat a dick. Again, if RNG doesn't want to just fuck me over at every possible turn. Oh my god, this game. Pokemon. That's all I can say. Pokemon. Still almost get 100 for that though. That's pretty good. I put you on 21. Does that unlock anything for me? It might. Up here, I think. I do not. Okay.